All right.
And we're back.
Yeah.
Recap.
Recap.
There was a frozen giant on the throne. It's still frozen when we walk in, so that didn't kick off right away. But
There
there
was
are
a
a bunch
frost
of
giant,
doors
but a
around the
different
room.
kind.
There's a bunch of doors around the room, about 8 of them. We went to check one, found graves in a room behind the throne room, and then a bone room beyond that. And once we opened the bone room, bones started coming out of the tombs too. 2 of them were extra icy. We fought our way through those, went into the bone room. There's a pile of gold in the center, tons of bones of tons of creatures, including some really big ones. The gold currency is ancient Phalian. Nemia picks some up, and guess what? Bones start to shake, and there's an undead dragon.
Harl, I don't know how you make me feel like you're capitalizing bone room every time you say it, but you do.
We kill the dragon, a light comes out of it, vague humanoid in shape, kind of this ancient Valian warrior missing an eye. Funnily enough, is named Olaf, so Olaf One Eye. Olaf One Eye goes into Killian's blade
After we
to
beat
help him out.
Numenix.
Apparently he died
What's the
as
dragon's
a
name,
hero.
Eric?
Apparently he died a hero after fighting some giants and took a spear through the head. One hero became the first king of the Valians, presumably one that survived fighting the giants. At least long enough to have a kid.
Spear through the head is debatable.
So, we turn Biter loose with a bag to collect what he wants from the horde. Coins are objectively about 1.5 as much gold as current mint, so we might have a 50% increase in terms of like currency, but we would have to get them like sold and changed and all that stuff.
AKA, we're fucking rich.
Probably. First, we have to
Devin is coming in with a fire today.
Upstairs, we find a room with writing on the walls. It reads of Olaf's story and that the King of the Giants was sealed by means of a deal with
But there's some missing
fae.
parts that we had to fill in with a quest. Okay, I'm done. That's the last one.
So we decide to camp because we've been knocked around all day. The worms, the dragon, various undead, though we knocked them around more than anything. It's just kind of been long. But first, Killian just had to open one more door. There's more undead. We closed the door.
I stand by my bad decision.
Undead kept coming. So we just kind of did turn undead, which cleared a bunch of them out and sent them running to the end of a balcony where there was a sheer drop down to the lower floor. And they were very conveniently packed into a 15-foot cube towards the end of the fight, which is perfect for a thunder wave.
Boom.
So,
It's like dropping
Yep,
a grenade into a pit full of scorpions.
You say that as if you've done it?
You know, like you do.
I had this like, weird image of some old like movie of like someone in like a pit full of snakes for some reason. I don't know where it's coming from.
Anyhow, yeah, we finished that and we settled down to camp in the room with the writing on it.
Yep, and I believe you all got your long rest in.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it.
Okay, make sure Biter and Chili are good to go as well.
Looks good.
Catch up the companions.
Yep.
Oh,
Alrighty.
Biter took no damage through any of that because if he'd taken any, he'd be dead.
That's fair.
That's a fair point.
Just, to be clear, Biter gets death saves, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I like the way you said that, but okay. He gets 3 death save, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, one is enough because it gives Bastion time to fix his ass.
One may not be enough.
Fine, too.
So, I believe, since Chili doesn't necessarily need to sleep, that Chili is keeping watch while all of you knock out and recover.
Are we still not? Are we still not doing like a light watch rotation, or?
I mean, I
sure
don't remember. Okay, yeah.
I think it
Then
was mentioned.
yep, there's 4 of you, so I think just pick your order.
Killian will pass out first, so.
Bastion is awake, because why not?
Yeah. Over the course of your various shifts, nothing eventful happens. It's quiet. It's dark. Now that you've cleared out the undead that you awoke, doesn't seem to be any more activity. Leaves each of you on your turn for watch to kind of, stare about the room in which you're in. The center half walls have, the more formal and scripted stories. There's a bunch of basically graffiti along the outer walls. There was a bunch of soldiers here at one point getting ready for some big fight. There's many inscriptions of, honor my family, long life to them, so on and so forth. A lot of basically what seems like last messages from people. And one that particularly sticks out to you is one of the soldiers left a smart comment of he is laid with another soldier's mother. And it's scripted like kind of off to the side of it. Presumably
People never change.
presumably by said soldier is my poor mum.
Damn.
There's a few jibs and like jabs at each other and other messages, but it's the most poignant one.
Gullion was just like, bring civilian tear to my eye.
Yep. It's just
some point in the night is going to see if he can find like the underside of something close to the ground, or like the inside crack of like a pavestone, and just write in Killian sucks SUX.
Muster all the Valiant you can to do it, or just in common?
No, in common.
Okay, in common. Yep, fair enough. Sure.
Okay.
Everything effort in it.
The effort is to find it, not to read it.
Yeah. So, the various messages all convey a sense of camaraderie, to say the least.
Massery.
Yeah. Even through the jabs at each other. This is a group of men that were sharing a laugh in perhaps what was their final hours. All these men knew they were here to die. They were here for a solitary purpose, and that was to trap the king of the giants. Presumably, seemingly, they were successful, so it was not in vain.
And what happened to his pet fucking lizard?
They ate him.
I'm just being shitty. Ignore it.
Okay, I was like, what?
The dragon.
Oh, okay.
The survivors ate it. That's why it's bones.
So,
For the
you all get your long rest in. Oh, hold on.
Tiny little zombie, maybe the height of our hips, comes and approaches us, asking for food.
You think it's gonna get that close?
I was implying that it was Eric's kid, but yes.
And not much we can do about that one.
Just kick really hard.
Oh.
Pull the emerald method. I don't think what was the most like inconspicuous place that Bastion could find to just write something stupid.
There is an entire wall of rubble off to the side. Like you said, pick up a rock, write something on the other side, put it back down.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Right.
Okay, what was it?
That rock on top of a ledge somewhere just to sit.
Oh, yes. So you get your long rest in. It's uneventful. You know, you get your things together, and you are ready to move on. Peeking out the door, the outside chamber is still quiet, dark. Nothing seems to have happened since you have taken your rest. What do you do?
Sebastian stretches, and it's the sound of like steel bending.
So, doors on the lower floor, or should we keep poking around the ones here?
I say we do up here. If we get chased after, we can jump off the ledge.
Fair enough.
All right. Let's go see if there was anything hidden in that room where Killian disturbed the dead last night.
And Batch will tap Biter's crossbow again, just like, keep your aim up, good buddy.
He has done a very good job so far. He gives like this kind of half salute thing to you.
He smiles and places him on his back. It's like, you're a weirdly effective sniper.
Better just like a half like backward salute that he's basing it off like the 2 times he's seen a random guard do it when he was sneaking into the town.
Basically.
Biter, here's how you salute in Valiant. And he puts up the middle finger. See,
You see,
Biter looks at you questioningly.
you
Biter
see,
knows what that means.
you're less wrong than you think.
I know I'm right.
I'm not saying you're right. I'm just saying you're less wrong.
Shut the fuck up. Biter, that's how you salute in Valiant.
Mhm.
Next floor.
We're still on this one.
Yep.
Let's look at that room, just in case there's something interesting.
That was Blair having a goldfish brain.
Okay.
Still does have to come.
Let Killian have it.
Alright, yeah.
Feel free to continue on.
Can we be on the map?
I'll
Oh
slap
shit!
Killian.
Sorry. I'm looking at the map. I don't know what you're talking about.
I
Yeah,
just
we don't-
slap Killian's shield with a light. Lead the way, wolf boy.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Shrugs. Leans over the edge. Okay, he's still there.
Yep, that one that you threw the spear down to impale, still there.
No, he means the giant.
Oh, the giant. Oh, okay. Yes.
That's the actual cause for concern.
Bastion, just before we walk into the small room, is going to throw a rock at the frost giant's head.
Just plinks off of it.
Okay, just a second.
Oh, Daz.
So
This is the
you
best opportunity we have for this.
step into, what looks kind of like a crypt. There's rows of tombs. These look like, they're marked in Valian. These would have been the tomb of soldiers that were here to fight against the giant or left here to defend against any case in which he were to not be frozen anymore.
Apparently they don't know we're not a giant.
We're probably just tripping defenses.
Mhm.
You set up a tripwire, it's probably not going to care what it catches.
Yep, the chamber continues down a good ways.
How
and
far do you think this goes?
Until something interesting.
My intuition says a good ways.
considering the number of them that you fought, it about adds up. Most of I should say, all of the tombs are open. So
Oh, okay.
No
The
misfires.
remaining.
yeah,
Yeah.
there seems to be none remaining left in any of them.
No random joggers. You're like, guys, guys, the thing
That
didn't
was
pop
it.
off.
That was
Another
a
door?
good nap.
Yep, and that would be a door to your right.
Okay,
That's
I'll just
Kind of peeks at each
pop
tomb.
it open.
Check it for anything interesting. Spare sword? No. Spare sword? No. Spare
Nope.
sword? No.
Unfortunately, the tombs are quite empty.
Alright.
Maybe
So
some leftover bits of rotten decay, maybe, if that.
No, it's not very good for foraging.
Any doors along this back wall?
There does not appear to be.
We
Yeah,
left
the
Nemia
stones.
behind.
Yep, I'm keeping an eye on her.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Yep, so you find yourself on the back wall. You can still stare out, and you know the giant king is watching you in the distance in his frozen state.
Bastion kind of looks up to Biter and just like, hey, if you can hit the giant left eye, I'll give you a coin.
Biter might be able to.
Range 8320, sorry. Is that an 80-foot?
He cannot see it
He
currently,
can't see it.
but he can certainly try.
So it's single
So-
disadvantage for not being able to see.
Mhm. At this point, he's just guessing where it is. You hear it plink off of the ice. You don't know exactly what was hit, but he hits ice.
I give him a looking. If we go over there and it's in the left eye, I will get it to you.
It's not gonna be embedded in there, dumbass.
But just be able to see the chip.
That that ice hasn't chipped. Remember, you tried that same shit. It didn't chip.
In that case, you'd see the iron shavings on it, because the iron would chip.
You want to climb up there?
Don't need to. I see things.
You continue around. You approach another door on the right wall, and up ahead, what looks like the walkway above has collapsed onto this walkway. You might be able to pass through it, but it might take a little bit of work.
Where's the door?
So, another door. Who wants
Yeah.
to bet more tombs?
Probably.
I'll take that bet.
Want to clean them out, or should we leave them to rest?
I kind of want to leave them there just in case something does happen. Maybe we'll have backup.
Apparently, the tripwire's door's opening, so we can at least give a look around before we do that.
Mm-hmm.
Is the door a push or a pull? Important question. I swear it's relevant.
This one is push. Yes, push. Goes in.
Damn.
So the undead can't. No, sorry. It would have to be the other way around. It goes out. Yes. It opens out.
So
Well,
it's a pull door.
See you
Yes.
guys on the other side. Flap, 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 flap. Land.
Bastion is going to tie a rope to the handle of the door and then toss it over the edge, so that if we need to get a bunch of undead to back up, we can just pull open the handle.
Could Killian grab hold of Lena's ankle as she takes off?
That's a grapple.
Yeah, that's a grapple. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also a kick in the face.
Ah,
Oh
Ooh.
no! You got
Technically,
me.
that means Lena stays where she is.
Yeah, it does. All right,
He's
she's right
tr-
there, and
no, he's trying to go along with her.
Oh, you're trying to do like a wrestling jump, like just
Yeah,
lift up.
yeah,
a
no,
bit?
yeah, no, he's straight up like gonna try to like jump it and like use her momentum.
there's kick.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, fucking kill him!
I'm assuming. Well, I'm not going to assume. Are you intending to hurt him?
And not that much.
Okay.
I would not say no to a bloody nose, though.
I'll take one off.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a punch.
We'll do it just.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Do they get to
Does
the
he
other
let
side?
go? Does he let go?
How far do they get?
No,
If he doesn't let
Here.
go, you both make it to the other side.
no, I'm not going that far.
Oh, if you use it to like jump, you'd probably land in the rubble, like maybe 10 feet forward.
All
I'm
right.
gonna try and kick him off.
All right.
But-
Okay. Can Killian use that kicking momentum to swing himself further, like Elena's a rope?
How do you? She's not on a fixed point.
No, but
She's
she's flying.
flapping.
Yeah.
She's flying. She's not a fixed point.
Also, are you applying? I don't think she's kicking you off like you're something on her foot. She's kicking you off like this, like with her other foot. I imagine. She's kicking you in the face.
Uh,
All right. Can I try to break the grapple?
Yeah.
Mm.
Another athletics from you, Killian, because you're also trying to. Oh, okay.
Yep.
I would say that combined, you could sail forward another 10 feet, but you definitely fall down into the mess of the rubble.
Yep. He's worth it.
In the meantime, Bastion just kind of looks up to Lena as he finishes tying the rope onto the handle, and just like, Lena, could I politely ask for a lift? I'm very heavy.
Gillian will
She's
long
already
jump,
landed
he'll
over
long
there.
jump the rest of the way.
He just kind of sighs and, all right, well, hold on tight, Butter, please. I don't want to squish you by accident.
Yep. I mean, it's essentially just difficult terrain.
Okay.
Well, extra difficult terrain. It'd be like a quarter movement, but you can still go over it.
He picks his way through, and yeah. So just to be clear, the rope ahead. How high up are we?
This is the second floor, so
20 feet, 10 feet.
that rope would need to be 15 plus. That rope would need to be about 30 feet for you to be
Okay.
able to grab it from down there.
Yeah. So I'll tie off 30 feet, cut it, attach it.
Yep. Okay.
And I'll say to Butter, it's like, hey, if you somehow get separated and that big frosty bitch wakes up, pull the rope and then run.
Or you need to put in another unarmed strike on your sheet, just in the "let's not kill the party" version.
Yeah, probably.
Biter will actually say, but what if they attack Biter?
That's why you run fast.
Okay. You see him just kind of like grip his crossbow tighter.
Hey, don't worry. Clearly, you can already hit the guy in the eyeball. So, well, I think so at least.
We're close enough. We should see a dent
I don't know about you.
Uh,
I can't see.
or something. Oh, I can.
Do you see a dent in the eyeball or something?
So you know the kind of ice that's encasing him.
Yeah.
It's not damaged.
Yeah, I mean, like iron would have shaved off when it hit it because it hits it so hard the iron would have broken. You see, not sharp.
You'd have to be like right up next to it to see any like marks on it.
Here, I'll check. Flap, flap, flap.
You can find the bolts. The bolts in like his lap, but there's no like visible mark.
All right. Can't tell.
Unfortunately.
Well, he'll get a bit closer. He's like, you'll get a smaller coin now because we're closer, but take a second shot. You watch this time, so.
19.
Yeah, he. Yeah, I mean it's an object. Even with a called shot, like he hits it like dead in the face in the eye,
Yeah,
or what would be the eye.
I'll pass him up 2 copper coins.
He'll quickly pocket them. You'll notice his pockets jingle quite a bit as he tries to get them in.
Oh, that's fine. Instead of bastions.
You're very jingly. It must have been quite the sound of climbing over all those pebbles and rocks.
Oh, absolutely.
Door
You
here?
know those coin machines that shake
There
all
is
the
a door there.
to kind of count how many you have?
Mhm.
I like to imagine I actually have finished the video. Don't tell us what they sound like.
Gillian looks over. So there's 2 options. Either we clear it out now, or we go up there and we see if triggering anything else further up that isn't a door gets them up and at him too.
We also have a bunch of doors downstairs that we haven't checked. I think we went in, what, 1?
Well, those
Yeah.
ones
There
didn't
were
flood
8.
out.
Yeah, but let's save the energy just in case that there's something actually dangerous in there.
I'll say, if there's any kind of symmetry, this mirrors the one we stayed in last night, and there wasn't anything in that.
Yeah, true.
Could be a safe bet, if you're trying to save strength.
Yeah, might as well. And hell, we know you have strength to spare, so if you want to knock down the door.
Any thoughts, Nemia?
I didn't know you studied Valiant architecture.
Alien
Yes,
architecture's got nothing to do with it.
She has a point.
Yeah, he shrugs. If you want to bet that that's not got any bodies in it, go ahead. If you're trying to avoid them, that is.
Better the chance.
So,
Let's find out. I'll open
alrighty.
this door.
Finally, someone's opened the door like a civilized person.
You are indeed correct. It does appear to be the other half of the room. You can see the other side of the rubble. More markings of the soldiers probably stayed in here for a while. The half walls are there as well with the more formalized scripts. But otherwise cold, otherwise dark room.
Sounds good. Just give a quick glance, read over, see if anything catches his eyes.
Yeah. So this side details basically it details two of the leaders. Harold, who also perished in attempting to get the giant here and imprison him.
Important question:
And
how is Harold spelt?
2 A's. Harald.
Oh,
Harold.
I thought you meant Harold.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm. Is he the herald of the end times, or is he Harold from accounting?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
It's a
Excuse me,
mixture.
Yep.
And then the other one is a name that you recognize a bit more. It is Ragnar, who
Red.
no, Ragnar as in the first king, like the
Oh.
first.
Ragnar Old Rorikstead. Gotcha.
Skyrim has ruined
Any sort
so
of
many naming.
Anyways, you would know that Ragnar went on to unify the tribes, and what would be he unified many of the tribes, and what kind of formed the kingdom of the first man. Yep. So presumably he lived for this encounter.
Yep. Gives a glance like this is some real old. He just kind of like gives a turn of like the sword on his hip, and he's just like, wonder how many more of those wandering souls are here, and of who.
Sure, your sword will eat all of them in turn.
And then these stairs go up.
Those stairs go up.
All right.
So there's up or there's back down. Back down, again, we haven't finished.
We can at least
Well,
check
we-
the top of the steps.
Yeah, and see what's. Let's see.
Fine. Let's
I like
go.
the idea
I'm
of
gonna
having,
peek.
I like the idea of having a last minute escape route downward if you need to.
Okay, so let me just. I don't have anyone on the map, so I'm gonna grab all of you to move.
Yeah, we're all clumped up.
Yeah. Also, going up is better because all of us can fall to get down. Only one of us can fly to get back up.
Mm.
Thinking.
Okay.
A few d6 or d8 or whatever falling damage is better than stuck in a corner.
Ooh, let me make sure I've got lighting on. Don't want you to see everything.
Just a bit.
Aha, I'm glad I did that. There's no doors on anything. 1 second.
Didn't we do? Wasn't that the thing last time too?
Was it? Maybe.
I love the idea that Valiant architects just make things with Schrodinger's doors.
All the doors are made of wood and everything else is stone, so they just kind of like over time.
I mean, you're not wrong. What doors there are in horrendous shape.
So
So
you don't gotta put them there. It's okay.
So while
Uh,
Eric's fixing doors, I just put this on my sheet.
friendly punch.
token damage.
Oh,
Wow.
The 3 token damage is just because it's my proficiency bonus, so it's on all my things, whether I can't do anything about that.
You can't hit for less than 3.
Pretty much.
Technically, she can't hit for less than 12.
No.
Strength. But I'm leaving that off for right now.
Yeah. So, this one is a particularly longer set of stairs. You curve around. It seems almost similar in nature to the floor below it. There is a door right here. Pathway continues down. You can still see down to the bottom floor.
then it's a balcony of sorts.
Just glancing up, does the next floor also like open up to the main room as well?
The ceiling is actually about 12 to 15 feet above you.
Ah.
Oh.
Is there a staircase
Okay.
behind us?
Going
up still?
You can't tell. There's a solid wall behind you.
Okay.
This is a railing.
That is a railing.
Flap, flap, flap. Ha ha!
There is indeed.
There are stairs going up the other direction. Up, she points that way.
Yep.
Large staircase. We've got to probably work our way around, unless I ferry us across, but...
Oh.
So, do these doors look similar to the ones on the floor below in the same position?
They do indeed. It seems almost identical.
Mm-hmm. Another set down here?
Yep, you keep going. There is another set of doors right there, presumably into the same kind of chamber.
Hey,
Presumably.
Bastion, do you want to do the thing where you pull the doors open from below?
The rope's a bit longer, and I'm not sure if they'd survive this fall.
That's
If you
their
got the spare
problem.
rope, if you got the spare rope, I'll take it. But I only got the one.
Yeah, this would need at least 45 feet to go from the
Okay.
door to the ground. Or at least in
Frankly,
reachable
I
range.
don't really care that much.
I mean, if you got the rope, I'll take it. But
How high up? What's the head height of the giant? Like sitting on his chair.
His head is like just about level with this floor.
Okay. So in theory, we could like slip and slide down him.
Oh,
Technically,
wait. Sitting down?
yeah, sitting down. His head is
Oh.
like just below the. Yeah.
Mm,
Oh, if he stands up too quickly, he's going to bang his head on the
Yep.
ceiling.
Well,
Bad
okay.
idea,
So
so-
to be fair, his throne is kind of raised a bit.
Yep.
I imagine if he stood up, he would basically be right below the ceiling.
Hmm
You would have to
raise
like
his sword.
step off the throne. He's like sitting on a step stool.
Mm.
he's gonna raise his sword, swing at us, and just jam through the ceiling.
hmm
Yeah, that's the other thing is he wouldn't have much in the way of like arm swing if he's swinging that sword
Yep.
in his art.
Yep.
He's gonna be fighting us like he's in a coffin.
Ah, is this another door? That I
There
see.
is a
Oh,
door.
there's a little indent.
Yes, there is a door right there, a double door. It seems similar to all the other rotting doors in the place.
This one's
Alright.
interesting.
Yeah. I would guess that it's not another long room of tombs, but could be.
Unless both sides go around into this one.
Hmm.
In which case, that'll be fun. He kicks the door.
Yeah, seeing Killian rear back to boot the door, I'll just shove my side as well. Both doors open.
I'll be right back.
is it?
Whoa!
You boot the doors open, and you see these giant
Oh fuck!
skeletal giants standing there. As the door clangs to the ground, you see them begin to like kind of twitch and unstiffen and begin to move.
Bastion just goes, anything interesting?
Evening, gentlemen.
Oh shit! Go feed my cat 1 second.
Okay. Just look over and go. So, this is gonna be fun.
There's a big grin on Killian's face.
Get a little biter initiative. Oh, look at him. He's right after me.
Ah, son of a bitch. What are these things called?
Wait,
How the hell does Bastion keep getting the highest initiative?
because he has
Okay.
advantage.
It didn't matter. He still rolled in that 20 first. He's got a -1. This should not be happening.
It should not be
What
happening.
the hell? Roll 20.
Yeah. It hurts even more when you're the barbarian and you having actual health and damage resistance is relying on you going before the enemies hit you.
Alright, here we go. There we go.
For some reason, I don't see Chili on the initiative, but I assume that Chili was
Oh,
the
it's
first
the
one
same
that rolled.
as.
Okay. You rolled
Yep.
twice.
If y'all don't like it, think about this. I'm the fucking healer. I don't want to go first.
Mhm.
Oh, it
Stop
rolled
it.
twice.
Stop it.
I'm sorry that for once the dice aren't fucking me.
You should be.
No, Devin, I'm letting you take your turn, okay?
Would you give me a hand and switch my initiative to 23?
I think you can change your own, can't you?
I don't know if I. Oh,
I got
unless you just change it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because like it's still super laggy for me, so like I clicked and I saw the second one first, and then the 14 came, which was the first one.
Eric, did you move the door over here?
Did I move the door over there?
Yeah.
No, I just deleted the
Okay,
door.
because I see like a
Oh.
dark void like this.
Oh,
I think it's some weird thing with lighting.
Yeah.
do you
Yeah.
guys? Oh, yeah, I fucked it up. Like I just picked up my character and I can see everything, and then I can't. Let's see if I move.
Yeah. I had that happen a few maps ago.
I'm just gonna jostle myself down slightly. I'm on the token above though.
It's like I'm a lantern when I move.
No, that's okay.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Yeah, you are first, Nemia.
Oh, thank God.
Well, if they look like they look in their icons or tokens, I'll say they're pretty laid back. So, let me just
Robin,
light them up and give them a party.
Yeah, they're pretty
Okay.
chill.
Yeah,
Very fire. I'm
Shoulders
assuming
back,
you
just
can
like.
get
Mm.
2 of them.
just the
yeah, the middle ones that I can see.
So it's a
Something
deck
like-
saving throw.
Yep.
That's actually really
Should
good because
be-
those two are the first ones.
God damn.
Well, one makes it.
What color is the other one glowing?
Shining white.
I mean, for the record, also that area would be lit up, right?
Only objects in it.
Yeah, but it
More
is.
technically would be.
Yeah, it's emitting light though.
Shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Objects and affected
Oh, that's
creatures. So, yeah.
Tint.
And
There you go.
I'll say polish your bones, and this one will bright.
Pop
Shine bright.
He needs some milk.
Alrighty. Chili.
Chili.
See, if
Well-
Chili was dogs, we have the jokes to make here.
Chili will look the heck out of this guy.
Ooh.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Gesundheit.
31.
Look him dead. Or
Well,
Then the
Half.
he's not dead, but that is a good solid 31. Well, actually, hold on.
I was gonna say, does
okay.
he resist? Because I know
Nope.
skeletons don't, but
Nope. This is not a thing, so yeah. Okay, cool. 31 damage. Solid.
And that's all.
So, okay. Skeleton's turn. He pulls himself up out of the wall that he was leaning against. Some of the like dust falls to the ground. He pulls out a sword. Sorry, 1 second.
Mhm.
I swear I'm never gonna put undead in my games because every time I do, I just get a yeah.
Well, it's 8 times bones.
No, just no undead, no risk.
Hey, we found the second bone room.
Well, we possibly avoided one more bone room.
There are many
Hey.
bone rooms in this place.
We've got the bone room and the throne room.
Oh, who's attacking me?
Range 10 foot, so that's Lena.
Hey, Eric, I have to ask. They're trying to swing at someone through a doorway. How big are they? Because I can't see the tokens.
They are large.
3 by 3.
Oh,
They're large.
yeah,
Oh, they're huge.
huge. There we go. Thank you.
Okay. The door frame doesn't impede that at all, does it?
No, because it's a double door, right? So
Yeah, and we kicked it inward, so it's probably like all the way around.
yeah. So basically, if he swings like from right to left into Lena, I think he's good.
Okay.
As long as
Unless
Killian
catch
ducks it.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's Killian's out of reach.
So I now stand by the merit of opening doors like a civilized person.
20 does just hit. So, minus 18.
minus 18.
Yep.
Bastion.
He just goes, "Oh shit! I guess what's in there?" And you kind of
Big bones.
You see a giant sword kind of smack into Lena through the doorway.
I'll step. I can't fucking. Oh, okay. I couldn't see where it was.
Just walk around the corner right in front of it.
Oh man. Oh shucks. Oh jeez. Oh gosh.
Spiders are going, ah!
These are pretty fucking big, right?
What's up?
These things are pretty fucking big, right?
Go 15-foot tall,
Yeah.
yeah.
Kinda?
Just out of curiosity. Oh, sorry, should not be advantage. Just out of curiosity, see if it's any more effective than anything else.
It's still the same number.
Because if they're the bones of a giant, I don't know if that matters, but he's gonna try it.
Giant versus any
Eh,
creature with a giant
it-
type, including ents and trolls.
It was a giant at some point.
Up to you.
Basically, if you put the type as giant and undead, then
It's giant. It's a giant
Yeah, okay,
skeleton.
cool.
well, it's definitely
Default.
prone.
It's definitely prone.
He falls prone and he's just like, oh, nice. By the way, which
There's a
one's
giant
the
thud as it hits the ground.
giant thud? Sorry. Which one's the fairy fired one, by the way?
The
White.
the shining white one.
Oh, I thought that was just my screen being shitty. Sorry.
It's the ground
Yeah,
like it's xylophone.
I'm gonna go step into cover.
Yeah, that's fine. He's not gonna try because he's prone.
And Bastion's still technically in range. And then he has full cover.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so he'd basically step to here, step up, and step here. Because he's prepping for Bitey's turn.
Right.
The bonus action.
Bonus action.
Ugh!
That was great. I like it.
No, it wasn't. On the fairy fired one.
Okay. I mean, 17 just hits.
Why sound effects going off?
Technically, +5 because that was advantage because fairy fire. So rolled
Either
another
way, hits.
d20, right? So yeah.
Oh, right. What's your plus 7?
Yeah, it's just it's
Oh,
5
yeah.
higher.
Yep,
So either way, still hits.
Still
Yeah,
hits.
that's it for
So 6 damage. Sure.
Yep.
Sure. Smacks. Alrighty. This guy is gonna step forward to swing at Killian.
Goodbye.
One more. Killian is technically in the space just
Oh,
above.
that's right. Yes.
He just
Thank you.
moved because the
Yeah.
lighting was weird.
14 to hit.
No.
As the sword swings and kind of clangs, you just step back just so slightly, and it hits into the door frame.
Hey, you do know how to dodge.
Lena.
All right.
Hmm.
I'm debating just punching them, honestly.
After that damage.
Whatever it takes. I mean, one is prone, one is terrified, so.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I might just do that because honestly, my armed punch does almost as much damage as my spear. The spear only has an edge because it's +1.
I mean, if they're like normal skeletons, bludgeoning is more effective.
Yep. So right there, and assuming its head is nearby, I just want to wings up in the air and then back down and try to just
Get some extra oomph behind it.
Yep, advantage, armed punch because I.
Oh, you have
Before anything happens, do you want to do anything extra with that punch? Okay, there we go.
Hold on, I need another 2d8 on that because crit.
Okay,
So
so
that's hold on, that's 46. 46 doubled.
no.
Not 46 doubled because the radiant. No, 6 times 2 plus 13 plus 10. That's a 69 damage.
Yeah, you shatter his skull into the ground as the rest of him just kind of crumples.
All right. I laugh, spin around, fly towards this one, and I'm gonna punch that one as well.
Okay.
Also an advantage.
Yeah.
13
still
doubled.
26.
13 double, 26. That's nice. You hit solidly into him. You see his form kind of like ricochet back a bit before he like reassembles a bit and is still standing.
Okay. So I'm just kind of flying up in the air around his head.
Okay, doke.
Biter has
Biter.
advantage.
Biter has advantage.
But it's double
Biter's got-
advantage because pack tactics.
Yeah, double advantage. So sneak attack's definitely gonna happen if he hits. 21.
Yeah, butter.
21
Yeah.
hit.
10 damage.
10 damage. Nice.
Oh, good job.
It kind of
Job,
pierces into a chunk of the bone.
And you guys made fun of me for asking for a kobold minion. I need to get Killian just like a really big dog now. I need to get Lena just like a very angry bird.
I already have a bird.
This one's coming up towards you, Lena, and swings wide up into the air.
Bigger bird.
I like Mundi. 24 does hit. 14 slashing, yes. So a bit of an ouch, but that's okay.
Yep. Killian! You're up. Oh, what the heck?
It says 1 sec.
I got some background things there, Eric.
Yeah, it's my work email. I thought I muted it, but
Hello.
it's still going.
Get
Hello?
him.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. Yeah. Rage.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go with the claws on this one.
Okay.
We'll actually move to this space now.
I
Okay.
mean, would Killian's punches technically deal more damage? Because once the strength modifier doubled, might be a consistent higher roll.
I don't know.
The one is still
Heck.
glowing that you're flying, or that Lena's flying next to.
Yep. I'm gonna move down to here
Okay.
because I don't technically exit that other one's range.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'll swing at that with Reckless.
Okay, doke.
First the sword.
You did double, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Yep, that hits.
Then the claws.
That hits.
And then the claws.
Oh shit, that does not. Okay.
Uh,
But still, 12, 23. 23? 23. You get some good chunk damage in.
Right, and that'll be me.
Okay. The other one will kind of pop up off the wall. Look at it. He'll come up just enough so he can swing at you. At advantage because that was reckless, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
20 to hit, 15,
15,
and
14
he'll
to 7.
to 7, yes. And I'll take a step back so he's not crowding his ally.
Ah, I should have gone with the tail. Damn it. Anyways.
Top of the round, Nemia.
Yes. Well, let's see. I'm gonna pursue my own benefit here and shoot using the light crossbow to the bright guy to my
The glowing one.
the blowing one. I was
Okay.
gonna say to my left, but guessing it. Yeah, it's
24 hits. That's minimal damage, but you know,
yeah.
this guy has a couple bolts sticking out of him now.
And where is my inspiration? Let me inspire Bastion.
All right, I'll take it.
Alrighty.
Tune with a quick tune. Let's see if Chill wants to recharge the look.
Mhm, mhm.
How would that looking like in game recharging?
It just regains the ability. He just kind of gathers enough energy. Or
She
she
just,
gathers
she
yeah,
enough
she just
energy.
licks the paws and like rubs the face.
Oh, that's a recharge.
And
There's
it
a-
works.
Nice.
And she'll spit a furball and steady her stance and look again, but harder to the same one. Or was it the other one?
I think you did
The
the one on
one
the
that's
left.
dead.
Yeah, the first
Yeah,
one.
okay.
That was
The
the
one
dead
that's
one.
dead
Yeah.
took the glare.
That one
Then
has
to
not
the-
been injured yet.
Okay, excellent. Then that guy.
Okay.
Where's the shit gone? If you want, you can roll. I think it was con save, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
Yep,
There we
exactly. So,
Ah,
These
oh, it's so rare that
bonuses.
we get two in a row.
It shakes, it
Plus
rattles
5.
his bones.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, he's still standing, but he is rattled. Bastion.
All right, Bastion's.
Unless Chili wants to move. Sorry.
no, that's good.
Okay.
All right, in that case, Bastion's spiritual weapon's gonna fly in there and take an extra swing.
Okay. Glowing one is still fairy fired. If you want to swing at that at advantage. Yep. Okay. 7 force. 21 hits. As weapon impacts into the side. You actually see maybe some like smaller chunks of bone flying off as this one's starting to look a bit ragged.
Okay, in that case, Bastion's gonna take a step in, and yeah, it moves next. So I'm gonna go with a swing with Hero's Order.
Yep. Your giant bludgeoning weapon.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Fish for crit? Nope. So
You hit into the armor and you send the armor flying back as like the arms and skull topple forward onto the ground in front of it.
kind of nods and like, all right, good go. Could you two keep the other one far away off me and Biter's back? And he's going to step forward to this one.
In all likelihood.
Alright. And that's it.
Lena, you
Okay.
damage machine you.
Yeah, honestly, I'm tempted to go for this one that's closer, just because it's taken damage. But Bastion made a request, so
Yep, actually, I'm just gonna have Bastion be there instead.
I am going to real quick use my second wind because I get it back on a short rest anyway. 6 hit points, whatever.
Yep.
I'll take it. And then I'm gonna fly over to this guy, and I am just gonna start wailing on him.
Okay.
Turn off advantage because
Yep, no advantage on this guy.
nope,
I'm
20 to
imagining
hit.
full like
20 hits.
sound effects.
Okay. So that's 24 bludgeoning damage, and
Yep.
the second one.
Hits
Yep.
for 34. Just all 1-2. Oh man. It reels from the blows, but it kind of slowly cracks
56.
its back as it pops back up.
56 damage. What the fuck?
You know what?
It's
I'm
low-
gonna.
That was low too.
I'm gonna. I'm
There
gonna.
we go.
Okay?
So your minimum damage at
No,
all 4
30.
attacks on motherfuckers is 24 times 4 is 96 plus 2. So your minimum damage for 4 attacks all hitting is 98 damage right now.
Yeah.
So 30. Is it still up?
Oh yeah. It's
Left
barely hanging on there. The last one, you just like uppercut the skull off of him. Topples over bad.
Could I just like on the last? Actually, for the whole thing, could I have just grabbed the skull and just slammed it into the wall repeatedly?
Sure. Yes. You fly up and grab the skull. Smash, 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 and it kind of crumbles to dust.
All right.
I kind of look at Killian and look back at Lane. It's like it's just not fair, right?
And I just fly back right there, and I look at Bastion, and I'm like, took care of it.
Yeah, I can see that. I think I'm a tooth stuck in my ear.
You feel the power coursing through the gauntlets.
You're
Motherfucker,
so
have
good.
advantage.
Okay. Biter.
Unfortunately, Biter doesn't have any friends nearby, so no advantage and no sneak attack. But he's gonna shoot.
Yep.
He's gonna do his little best.
Still
Look at him.
Yep. Plinks another arrow into this thing. Hasn't missed yet.
All right.
Fuck that dead-eye kobold back here. Goddamn.
Killian, did you reckless?
Yeah.
You got a sword coming down on top of you.
Of course. Yeah.
17? 17?
So
Yep.
16, so 8.
8 damage. Yeah, your turn.
Can I just kind of offer my Great Maul to Killian as he
No.
walks by? Okay. It's like, all right.
Can Killian try for a dropkick on this guy?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll just use the punch, but we'll see.
17 hits.
I'll put the cloak up too. I forgot to take it off double, but the cloak will be up just to make that up for.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright.
Oh, right, go ahead.
Oh, that'd be rage on top of that too.
Oh, right. So
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty. Yep. Solid
Then-
hit.
Then 2 claws.
Oh, yep.
Hey.
Yeah, there.
Yep. Those are two more slashes out with the claws, both solidly hit for another 22 damage. Yeah. This guy's starting to look a bit ragged here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that guy is dead. So anemia. Top of the round. One guy left, and he looks to be on his last legs.
Ah,
Because Killian's
Time
currently
to
chewing
use-
on one of them.
time to use my
Good.
my touch of finesse
Don't you
Ooh,
get this
and
Killian.
strike. Oh,
God damn.
Ooh.
it was an
would be the-
advantage. Oh yeah, but it was yeah.
It was still.
It was still there. Yeah, you
Aha.
stab out at it and get a good blow in. It's still standing, but that was a good hit.
And then I'll look at it and remember that I don't have follow-up for this kind of thing. And look back and see, she lived! Finish it up!
Chili gives a
Chill will
nod.
sprint,
Yep.
not jump on my back because she's a flaming gigantic kitty.
Oh, her paws are fine. For you.
The beans are safe.
And bite and claw if necessary.
Oh, unfortunately,
Damn it!
she
Look at
gets
all
a
that
bad
green and
leap
red.
and goes right into the armor. Doesn't really do any damage to him.
One of those cats tries to jump up on the fridge and just full face into
Yep.
the side of it.
Yep.
Oh my god, my cat tried to jump onto my bed the other day. But like it was as I was getting out of bed and he just like jumped into my lap and went face first into my stomach.
Alrighty. I believe Bastion, you're up.
Bastard kind of looks at Biter and he's actually gonna just put him down 5 feet behind him on top of the skeleton. Just like hold on. I don't wanna there we go. I don't wanna get you here. And he's going to come up, he's gonna take out the giant slayer greatsword again and take a swing.
Okay. 20 hits.
Alright, I'm set start save.
Oh. Yep, so boop. He is prone
Alright.
and he's just barely standing. Or sorry,
Sure,
he's
sure.
not standing, sorry. He's just barely holding it together.
Barely holding on. The spiritual weapon kind of floats its way over, like makes like two like practice swings above the middle of the forehead, and then just
Yep, that'll do it. However you want to finish that off. Go for it.
You ever seen like cartoons where it's just like the hammer hits the thing, there's a moment, and then it just like very slowly cracks in half,
Okay, yep,
just like an egg.
yep. Hits him right on the skull. For a second, you think it does nothing. And then the skull just cracks and crumbles into nothing. And that's that.
All right, Bastion will make his way back over to Biter and put him back on his shoulder. Like, all right, good to go. And then I'm going to steal all 4 of the scimitars.
They are quite large.
All right.
You're going to just carry them on your back because the bag's full. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
No, we
yeah.
had some space left.
Oh, that's right. You
There
only
was-
put
yeah.
like 400 or something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
I kind of just look at Gillian, it's like, mind if I spare just these 4 big ones? I'll take some of my old weapons out there just for space.
He shrugs. You're bullshit.
I don't want to try to maneuver through doors with this thing, man. I'll swap out and just take out some of the other weapons I've stored in there a bit smaller.
Yep.
Enough to equalize the weight, because the weight's not the issue.
Hmm.
What kind of condition are these in? Just curious.
They've been sitting around.
Decrepit.
Yeah. There's
Okay, so-
they had some use when they were alive, so there's
Right.
some chips here and there, but
I guess
they've been-
decrypted.
Oh my god.
oh boy.
You know, hey guys, I just thought of this like really cool idea for the stuff we found in here, the gold. It's, like an idea like this like untraceable gold. Like, what do we call it? Like cryptocurrency, something like that.
That sounds stupid.
Yeah, kind of does.
Yeah, it wouldn't really hold market value very well, would it?
No, it sounds like a really forced thing.
Well, yeah, you got to force gold into someone.
Right. So,
Oh, sorry. There's more. There is more. Sorry.
Okay.
I was just shaking
All
my
right.
head at all that was going on. So,
Oh, hold on, the narrator's not done.
yeah. Yes, Neri had to recompose himself.
I think I was flipping the page there.
The the skeletons lay on the ground, defeated, most of them in many pieces. You see a form begin to kind of coalesce in front of you, and what looks like um, another ancient Valian warrior. Um, he has let me look it up real quick. Make sure I got the right one. This is right. Okay, it's this one. You see this this human male, this magnificent beard. What looks like he's got like a bear pelt over his head. He's got some war paint on him. He looks at you, Killian.
Who probably still has the wolf pelt on his head.
He gives you a nod, and his form coalesce or kind of goes and shoots into into your blade as you absorb another soul.
Harry the bear.
Your sword faintly glows.
Gotta do another history check on this guy.
Yeah, you would have read about him. He is on one of the walls. This did I ever say his name?
No, we're just.
I
fucking
think
around.
I think we. There's too much fucking around. It's Bjorn.
Aw.
Nice.
I'm
His
assuming
story
the
was
bear is the epitaph. What is
yes.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
Bjorn just means bear.
Yeah.
Bear
So,
the bear.
Yep.
Moon.
Chai tea.
Yep. He also died in this attempt to capture the Giant King. Legend is that he was riddled with 100 arrows before he went down.
Bjorn the Boromir?
Anyways,
Sorry, we got the giggles session, Eric.
yeah.
Out of curiosity, were there any other big names in those rooms that Killian has taken note of before now?
So it would there was four sections, right? So you have Olaf, Bjorn, Harold, and Ragnar.
Okay.
Ah. So if Ragnar survived, Harold's the only one left.
Assuming they don't lay him to rest here.
Hmm.
Also, sorry, I'll be right back. I was so pissed in the middle of dialogue I spilled a drink on my pants. I'll be right back.
Yes. Kind of just look at Killian's like, you just wet yourself? No. In the meantime, Bastion's gonna just walk over to Lena and just drop a quick cure wounds.
Oh, thanks.
That first couple hits look like they hurt.
Kinda. Honestly, I think I got a little overexcited.
You look back at the one that you slammed in the wall to pieces.
That maybe wasn't entirely necessary.
I mean, I appreciate you going above and beyond for my request, at least.
Yeah.
Turned out pretty well.
Just so you know, I'm not going to be able to do a burst like that unless I sit down for a bit.
Honestly, I've come to the point of just accepting whatever level of damage you do is as much as humanly possible.
What was that? I spaced out for a second there.
Don't worry, you're drooling on your pants. You want to clean that up?
Not good.
All right.
Not much. I'm good to keep going in terms of, just about everything. But
you guys have
if
been awake for about 30 minutes. Sorry.
Yeah. But if we take it easy at any point, then I'll be able to maybe do a little bit more of a burst in the future. If we
Sounds
don't,
good.
I'm still good.
Out of
So-
character.
Short rest for second wind and action surge would be good. However, it is not necessary, and she's not asking for it right now.
Yes, because your
Just
consistent
something
damage
to
is
keep it-
bonkers.
Just to
Yeah.
keep in the back of the mind. I just like having an action surge in the back pocket for
It is really
exactly
nice.
that kind of situation.
Quick question, Eric.
Yes.
Bastion, just as we kind of walk out of this room, is going to take a quick look. How thick are these walls?
Hmm.
Like a standard wall size.
I know for buildings, I don't know for crypts. For buildings, it's like 8 inches. Like for like the large size.
Yeah, it'd be about
That's-
8 inches to a foot. Sure.
Sorry, that's just more like a favorite, like non-answer. It's like, how tall is this Goliath? Goliath height.
Um,
Stone constructed castles and fortresses tended to have walls several feet thick.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of checking, just to get an idea. And is it grout or is it all layered stone?
So I was gonna mention this earlier, but you guys kept talking. It's very much. It looks like it was built as one thing at one time, and then someone came in and added more things to it, and then some things got destroyed, and then another person came in and added more things. It's very much like a hodgepodge mix mash of different kinds of styles and architectures.
Okay.
So you imagine that this room may not have fully been a room at one point. It may have been just open. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. In the case of the kind of walls that we, I'll just ask the question right then. The walls that were over on this side, down on the lower level, did they have any kind of grout to it, like it was brick, or was it all just like layered stone?
It would have been layered stone.
Damn. Okay. That's a shame.
Why?
I just had the brief idea of if it was grout. If at some point we take a short rest, we could do it just outside one of those rooms. I could basically make myself a little hand drill out of metal, and we can just peek through with Biter. He has dark vision, is what I mean. That's not because he's small, but like
Yes.
he just looks through the hole, see if it's all just kind of crypt again.
I think we can do that with the doors.
Yes, but presumably if we do that, they open and the people walk out.
Anyways,
Just a thought.
so you exit the room back into the main chamber.
Our
Up
main
ahead,
guy still looks
I
solid.
can't quite see him from
still.
here.
Oh, creepy.
He's a little farther up ahead.
No shining
Oh.
eyes or anything.
No.
Okay.
Worse.
Or we
The
can see the glisten of his silhouette.
path ahead is crumbled, but you knew that because it was crumbled onto the floor below.
Hmm.
Oh, I
Right.
didn't layer that map layer properly. Whoops. Oh well.
So, I guess I'm carrying people.
I mean, you could
Right,
just
who's first?
Let's go.
It's it's not a huge gap. 30, 35 feet ish. Easy enough to
I'm gonna-
carry everyone over one at a time.
I'm gonna fly up into the air, hold out a hand, 2 hands, to Killian. And the moment he grabs hold, I'm going to hop into the air and then I'm gonna fling him.
excellent.
Yeah, he'll go with it.
Start to
Yeah.
slay that.
That's what he
Yeah.
wanted to do on the previous floor. So yeah,
So I
right.
just like caber tossing, but with a Viking.
You ever have like a cat or a dog that's being a little bit of a bastard, and you just kind of have to get them out of there really quickly?
Alright.
Yeah, do I have to roll a check or is he just hop and across?
I think between the two of you, you can get enough momentum to throw him across.
As Bastion kind of cues up, he's just like, "I don't fly like that." Just to be clear.
I know,
Killer
and
looks
you've
back
also
over.
got-
Who's next?
You've also got a passenger, so come on.
Yeah, baby on board. All right.
Bastion will
I-
just be flown across, kind of dangling,
My
Biter
hero.
on his back. And then I'll fly back and pick up a small chili and Nemia as another package and take them across.
Yep, easy enough.
I was gonna ask Eric, not now
Yes.
because the gap is pretty big. Like I was zoomed in, so I had the idea, but then it didn't seem feasible. But could I, in some circumstance, write chili?
Technically, yeah, Chili is enough of a size. As long as he's strong.
What is Chili's strength? I don't know that he's that strong. 14. Not
That's
crazy.
not enough then. 'Cause
Because
the horse-
he's only
Hmm.
medium size, so
She's not a strong kitty.
or she's not. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like those how do you call those places? Like a fair donkey?
Yeah,
Miniature.
a halfling or a child could probably ride Chili.
Are you implying that Chili's a flaming ass?
So Biter could.
Yeah. There we go. Now we're gonna make
Not a good idea. Not a good idea because melee, but a great mental image.
Yes. I mean, if we ever need someone to be like in the rafters, I feel like that's the way to do it.
Mhm.
Or we give Lana javelins, but either way.
Anyways, just real quick, there's a door here.
Yep, there's the door there. Given your knowledge of the layout, you have a good idea of where it goes.
Kind of just
Probably
looking.
another one there. Let's go see what's up past those stairs.
Yep. On the way back, though, do we want to check to see if this level's any different from the last level?
Yes. So things are a bit different. Instead of the normal kind of spiral upwards, you get to the top here, and you see these giant stairs kind of leading up. That go on for a ways. You see it begin to kind of spiral up a little as it gets farther out.
What do you want to bet that comes up into the peak of the mountain
well
where those horns were?
a double set of stairs. Seems important enough for it.
Let's go check it out.
Yeah, we could ever go wrong going downstairs. We don't know what's at the bottom.
Alrighty, you ascend the stairs. It takes a good amount of time. After about maybe 50 feet, you enter into basically it's like a circular chamber similar to the one where you fought the dragon, with just the staircase going up. Yeah. As you get higher up into the tower, it starts getting colder as you can basically feel the outside air. You eventually peek your way up out on top of the tower. You basically it's like this little air pocket inside this giant chamber of ice. You imagine it, you can see the horns coming out from the side of the tower. You're on the top of, you saw the tower from outside, one of the horns sticking out. You're now kind of underneath the ice on top of the tower. And kind of right in the middle, you see kind of what's the leftover remains of what was once a nest. There's like a clutter of twigs and sticks, and I think I'm gonna have to call it there.
Okay.
All right.
Do I have that? I don't have that map ready. Well, darn.
Well, we've got time now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So until next time.
Till then.
Until next time.
Until then.